Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm also gonna switch it now.
Yeet. Yeah. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so much fun.
I have no idea what I'm doing. So
I don't think any of us know.
Yeah, the first game is gonna be a lot of us figuring it out for sure. Write the charges. Oh, I see.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hello,
God.
dog. Write info down on. Write info.
Oh, wait. I hit my. Sorry.
I will kill you.
on the chat. Try.
Why are you so angry at the dog? What the fuck?
Not you. Are you the one throwing it?
Maybe.
It's not very professional.
What are you doing?
Sir. We're professionals in this court. Okay, Oh.
I am the judge. I make
I
the
am the
rule.
bailiff. I will put you down.
Accused
Bad.
of...
Learn your place. Oh god, wait, who's the defendant? Oh god.
It's me, I think. Or no, I'm the other one. I'm the one that's making the accusations.
I got
I will hit you now, but
Can I pet the dog? I can pet the dog!
Oh, dude, I thought there were gonna be, like, set ideas of the, accusations. We should have come up with some, like, pre-made ideas.
So... You're the prosecutor.
Yeah.
Vivian Dage's the defendant?
Yeah.
Defense.
Okay.
Yes.
Defense. Well, yeah, you're the... Yeah, you'd be the defendant, no?
No,
the defendant
he's
is
the one
person who's being
fighting for
defended
the
by a
person.
lawyer.
Yeah.
The defendant refers to a not law person. The defense attorney would be the person, like, defending.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I should have thought of something. Fuck. I thought there would be, like, preset ideas I could choose from.
Oh, does it not?
No, I have to come up with the accusation myself. Fuck.
Perfect. All right, I got my notes.
Fuck. Really struggling. I'm not good at being put on the spot.
What? You're doing hard time early. Think about your actions. I like that it stops you from talking if we were using the in-game chat.
I've thought about my actions. Gotta say,
I
I
don't know.
liked them.
I didn't know what else to do.
You know what? Alex, serving pizza with sacrament.
That felt so bad. I was taking so long.
Wait, your witness is the president? Listen, Deja, I don't know. If the witness is the president, that's a pretty big order.
That is true.
Okay, wait.
President of what?
The president, Mr. President himself.
Oh yeah.
John President?
John
Who's voting
President.
John President?
Yeah, president of soccer mains. Are these balls to distract others? Okay.
Yes.
They're for throwing at Ezreal is what they are.
Exactly.
I can put you under before you even get a chance. I will do it.
No.
Judge you as well. You're not safe from the law.
That is.
Damn it.
All right. So do I go first? How does this work?
Go. You.
I think
across-
the judge has to tell us what to do. Judge.
I
Your
don't
Honor?
know. There's a bunch of cards. Y'all got cards.
I don't know. I can't
Protect
do anything.
You know what? Fine. Be released. I guess. Defend yourself. How do you plead? Good boy.
I plead guilty.
All right, jail. Jail. Judge, Your Honor, he's gone. Send him out of here. He smells. Can I?
All right. Give me
Oh.
your defense. Give me your defense on why you think Mr. Pizza is not guilty of serving soccer mains on pizzas at his restaurant.
Hang on.
Hanging.
I
This
just.
is not a very good defense. Listen, your clock's ticking.
Yeah, some of
A
us
tutorial
aren't
would
very
have been
mature
nice.
and are throwing paper balls at the defense, and I just don't appreciate that.
That is order. I will have order in this court.
Yeah, I can't do anything, so I
Your
think it's
Honor,
not my turn.
I'm doling out justice where it needs. Listen, he hasn't proven his innocence about serving pizza with a soccer main, so all I know is that he's pretty damn guilty right now.
I think the bailiff is a piece of shit. I don't like him.
Yeah, he should have been the one that's on trial.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're not safe either.
How do I?
You could also be guilty. You may
Dark,
be the accuser.
Your
but,
Honor, I would like to what's the word I'm looking for? I would like to propose an idea. Arrest the bailiff.
propose these nuts.
Yeah.
I am the one with the
I
cuffs
think
here.
He should be arrested for contempt of court.
Yeah,
No,
that man
no,
hit
no.
me. I'm in jail.
All right,
Yeah.
now that your hands are tied, dole it out. I am the law here. The
We're
judge is-
fucking drunk, and you keep distracting.
listen. You're.
Now we can't do anything because you suck at this game. Thank you.
Listen. I'm doing my part.
Shut the fuck up.
Prove your innocence or your guiltiness. I swear to God.
All right.
The only thing I can do is keep him stunned.
His
Yeah.
court is in shambles.
Yeah, I think it's on your end because I can't use a card or anything.
I can't
Can you?
do anything. My light was green and now it's red.
Is it dark? Does Dark have full control over this now? Oh,
I think
there
so.
you go.
Yeah, okay.
It's your
It
turn
is
now.
my turn. I see. Okay.
Okay.
What do I do?
Oh,
Huh?
Okay, I played that. Okay.
I see.
So, you see, he can't have served pizza topped with anything because the pizza box was empty. So there was nothing to be topped. You see how it is.
I gotta write these notes down. I gotta get this down.
Do you have anything to say to that?
Yeah. Your Honor, there was a bird outside and he was really angry. Obviously, that means that he served remains on his pizza.
He does make an excellent point.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Would you like to call a witness, Deja?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Do we have one?
We have two.
Yours is the nosy janitor, I believe.
Oh, I
Nosy
see.
janitor, yeah.
What do I do with this? What does that do
Mm.
for
Hey,
me?
Razor.
Falls and lands in the middle of the room.
Can I throw paper at him? Doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Can I throw paper at him?
Oh, the witness.
Witness.
What does the witness provide? I feel like we need more people. I pet the
We
dog.
need up to 3.
Okay. Distract the witness.
I feel like the witness is for if we have more people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's like, if there's no one to play the witness, it is just a thing that exists.
I see. Okay, good to know.
We're so good at this game, guys. We're so good at judging.
Well, I mean, to be
Like,
fair,
it's not
there
my
was
fault
no
that they didn't get a
tutorial.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
So we're figuring it
Yeah.
out. In stock we trust.
It's also a very like sandboxy, make your own fun kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
However, I would like to present. I would like to present an old computer. This is a piece of shit, and it's what our bailiff plays this game on because he sucks.
Your Honor, I agree.
Your
I stand
Honor,
by
that's
that.
null and void. That is an
and
offense
also-
to the court.
Yeah, that's my case.
As if I could arrest you, I would.
Your Honor, I say we put him down early.
You may have
he's
stunned me,
guilty.
but you did not prevent my paper ball from hitting you. I have won
Things are
this
doing
battle.
good today. We're trying out a new game. It just came out the other day, and so far we've been having fun.
All right, how does the prosecutor reply? I will end you. I will put you
Your
so
Honor,
far down under
I'd like
you
to
wouldn't
see
even
you
be able to
fucking
s-
try, you piece of shit.
It's okay, Fido. You know, you little shit.
Your Honor,
Do something now,
I would
loser.
like to present
something now, loser.
my second piece of evidence that proves that Mr. Pizza is guilty. I tried to smoke a cigar in his restaurant, and I ended up coughing and not looking cool. I did not look like a gangster.
Damn. I don't know. He's got the cigar in his mouth. That's pretty.
No, this is a cigarette. It's so different.
The
They are different.
defense has the cigar. Look at him.
Oh, we see. I guess he's more gangster than me. Your Honor, that's fucked up.
That is
Which means
pretty
he's
fucked
guilty.
up.
It's
Do you have
fucked up
anything
he's
to say
doing that
to
on
Deja?
purpose.
I'm not the one on trial.
You
I
are
don't
now,
You are, though.
for my feelings.
Isn't he the one on trial because he's the defense?
No, I'm the
Oh my
defense
God,
attorney, you idiot.
Oh.
He's the lawyer!
All right,
Oh.
you know what? For that, you get another paper ball.
So dumb.
Yeah. So, Your Honor, I found a diary at the scene of the crime, that had the prosecution's handwriting in it, complaining about how they couldn't put the cigar in their mouth. I think this is their fault and not the fault of my client.
Diary is pretty compelling of it.
I-
Do you have anything to say to that?
I have evidence to completely disprove. Alright, Your Honor. Get ready for this. This is gonna knock your socks off. Your Honor, what I present to you is an email. And it says in this email, if you disregard the first line that says this is a promotional email and is not meant to be taken seriously, after it says, I have murdered people and put them on my pizzas. This is definitely not a promotional email for a horror movie or anything. Definitely enough to make the defendant guilty.
That is pretty compelling evidence.
That's not what I clicked. Fuck you. Well, you see, in this overfilled mailbox, I found a torn comic book.
Oh my.
And the torn comic book had an advertisement for my client's restaurant with a tie-in. It was a very violent comic book that was all about killing people and using them as pizza toppings. So you see, my client simply used this and got very carried away with a promotional event. He's not very good at advertising. It's all a bit. It's all been a bit this entire time.
Ah, man. Do you believe that? Do you believe this shit, Fido? I know, I can't believe it either. No wonder you're innocent. Man.
Okay, Your Honor. I know that seems pretty compelling against my email evidence that I have, but I have even more evidence, and this is again gonna blow your socks off. I found this notebook at the scene of the crime, and in that notebook it says, "Hi, my name is Tony Pizza, and I've committed a crime." Clearly, that crime is relative to what he's on trial for, and not for the bit.
That is. Everything to say that is pretty good evidence.
Can't play any more evidence. This is so sad.
Oh no. That's so sad. Can I play more evidence?
You have
Yeah,
one
I
more
think you
card
only
of
get
evidence.
you get 5 cards. I've
There's
played
also a
5.
breaking news tab.
And Your Honor, I would
think the
like you
journalist handles
to.
that.
Yes, the journalist handles that. And Your Honor, you know what else I found at the scene of the crime, which is just genuinely not okay? This capless pen that the defendant left on the floor to dry out without a cap.
I can't believe it.
It sounds to me like someone used the pen that was dry. Like they wrote in the diary and the journal. We should check those to see if they're the same handwriting. And they left the pen at the scene of the crime.
That's stupid. Horrible defense. Your Honor, he's guilty, obviously.
As I will end you. It's not me that's guilty, you dumb fuck.
Obviously, they're
We've
both
explained
guilty.
this
Honestly,
like
send them
4
both to
times,
jail.
and he just genuinely doesn't understand how court works.
I understand.
So glad you're not.
I see the guy next to him, but I still think
I'm
he's
so glad you've never been called in
Your
for
Honor.
jury duty.
Your Honor, throw paper balls at this man.
Yeah, Your Honor, I think
Yeah.
we should
Your
throw
Honor.
paper balls at this man.
Your Honor, they're both guilty, obviously. Look
In
at
fact,
him.
I'm
I'd say-
pretty sure the bailiff is the guilty party here.
Yeah,
I'd say
you see
both
that-
of you are not guilty, as is the guilty one.
Yeah, I agree.
Send him to jail.
See, he's got a prison tattoo on him. He's been to prison before. He's obviously not. Ah, mother! I am your right hand. I am your hammer of justice. Look at this. Hammer.
he's not allowed to play bailiff anymore.
Silence, wench. Ah, fuck.
I'm a duck. Hello.
I thought you were respect
What
my
are you,
own
Doc?
guy.
What the hell?
I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, Your Honor, I think this is clear enough that the defendant is guilty as charged. I rest my case. Is this the
Yeah,
one where
any
you're the
last
sock
one?
puppet lawyers? Yes, we
You can say
haven't.
Deja.
This is the first one we've played.
Well,
There's no
I think
tutorial,
if
so
we
we're figuring
compare
it
the
out.
handwriting
But it's
of
been
the
fun.
journal and the diary, we'll see that it was probably the bailiff that did it.
Yeah, I think the
Your Honor,
bailiff is
that
guilty.
false. My
And
handwriting is illegible, which means I could not have written that, which means they read it.
You're also,
And,
if you have the
I
game,
think
Lynn,
you'll
you're more
see
than
that
welcome
my
to join
defendant,
us. We have like 5
it
other
was just
slots.
a bit that all went wrong. He just got carried away.
Oh god, there's people up there. Oh god, they're terrifying.
Your Honor, I think the bailiff doesn't know how to look at his surroundings.
I also agree.
Silence. I am the law.
And I'm the judge.
Damn it. You're supposed to be one of them guilty.
That's okay, I'm just grabbing some food and working on stuff. Thank you, though.
Hard
Yeah.
time, buddy.
We'll
Damn.
probably get better at this once we
Badass.
kind of figure out how it works. So bear with us as we
Please.
figure it out. But I hope
Deem
you
him
enjoy
guilty
whatever
or
you go
innocent,
eat.
I swear.
Also, I'm sorry if you
What
can
is it, chaos?
also hear my husband in the background. All right, Your Honor.
That pen was pretty fucked up. Leave that pen out to dry.
It was
We have
really
to
fucked
pronounce
up.
you guilty.
Yeah.
Everything is connected. I am a Mr. Stick.
Why did you write 308 characters?
Oh, does it not show? Does it not show my
Tony
notes?
Pizza
Aw.
is guilty. Left the courthouse in tears, screaming about injustice, only to be immediately kidnapped by a group of law students in desperate need of a case study for their thesis and failed trials. They were never seen again.
Oh. Okay.
I don't want to be the prosecutor again. I'm the judge!
As you're banned from being bailiff.
And a giant plate of
Bullshit.
air fry. Oh, okay, but that
I
sounds
have a-
so good, Lynn. That really does. Some french fries with some ketchup.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You want to know, Lynn? You want to know what I had for breakfast? My husband's going to be so mad at me. I had sunflower seeds.
Oh my fuck.
I'm not surprised.
Oh
Ranch
my
flavored
fucking God.
sunflower
That's
seeds.
not breakfast. That is sunflower seeds.
Ranch
Those are like a
flavored?
snack.
Ranch flavored sunflower seeds. You're so good.
I'm gonna kill this woman.
Oh, you can
Buddy,
import a
listen, it's you
custom
and- it's you
file
and
for
me.
the mugshot. That's cute.
It's you,
Yeah.
everybody. Don't worry.
Oh, I don't think I've ever tried the
I've done the
difficult.
simulations. I've played enough Phoenix Wright. We're gonna get you out of here scot-free, alright? Just trust me on this. Fuck. Misconduct in the trial. Your Honor. Your Honor, the bailiff is not being very professional. I can't work in these conditions. Obviously, that means we're innocent.
Shut the fuck up.
I will smite you.
Shut the fuck up right now.
Girl, I'm a fiend
See,
for dill
Lynn-
pickle sunflower
Lynn
seeds.
gets me.
Lynn
Lynn gets
You
me.
need a balanced fucking diet. I swear to God.
Lynn gets me.
Absolutely not. Oh god, I have to be funny. I hate this.
And let me turn up the game sound actually really quick. Since the game is quite quiet.
Oh, if we had more people. I wonder how the Twitch integration part of it works.
True.
Probably you get to vote on like who's guilty or not.
I'm gonna send you a
I think that
pic
would
later.
be fun.
Yeah, send me a pic. If you need to, you can send me a friend request on Discord. No, I'll accept it. I don't mind.
Hold on, give me a sec. I want to do username, as in like.
You know, if you've played a lot of Ace Attorney, you should know that being the defense does not make you the defendant.
Yeah. Like
have not
Phoenix
played a single
Wright
Ace.
is. Alright, we gotta fix that dog.
A second, guys.
Oh.
Redirect.
John Criminal.
You know,
Alright,
I'm gonna arrest you right away. I'm
I'll
sorry.
check it later. Hold on.
So pretty.
What's going on? John Criminal is accused of playing League of Legends. But John,
This-
buddy,
we-
look at me.
we
John,
gotta put
We
this
gotta
guy
talk
away.
about
He's too dangerous.
John, listen, buddy. We've all been there. I'm gonna get you out of this.
You
but,
know-
I'm gonna put you in asylum afterwards. Don't worry.
Defense, I have to tell you, talking to your defendant in front of everybody about the crime is probably not a good idea.
John, they're crazy. They don't hear a thing. Okay, buddy. Don't worry about it. Listen. I know it seems bad, and it's pretty fucking bad right now. But we're gonna get you out of here. I know you're guilty, but listen. I'll prove you're innocent.
Can you check your fucking cards so that way you're prepared for the trial, dickhead?
I'm prepared. I am prepared. I am the best damn defense you've ever seen.
All right. Order in my court, okay?
Your Honor.
It is Daedra's turn. Prosecutor Daedra, go ahead. You have the floor.
You see, I am here to discuss the most heinous of crimes. As you can see, the accused has been spotted playing the dreaded video game League of Legends. As you can see here, I found a scratched CD, which was an install disc for the video game League of Legends. Please ignore the fact that you download that from the website and install it directly, and no one installs software with CDs anymore. In fact, no one has a fucking disk drive anymore.
Yeah.
I assure you this is an install disk.
I believe it. Yeah, right in Sharpie, I see that it says the white T's crossed out and wrote League of Legends install disk incorrectly. It's spelled on there. I see it.
Yeah, no, it's truly the most damning evidence.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Defense? You have the floor.
Your Honor, you know what? That obviously that CD is incorrect because he couldn't have had that. Because with this here bullet casing, you can see that he tried to end it all because he was told to even try and play League of Legends. Because no one in their right mind would play that game. So obviously he's of sane mind because he tried to end it. And obviously he's here now, which means he escaped the pit hole that is League of Legends. So there's no way it could have been him.
I mean, he is still here. Which means the virus that is League of Legends that installed itself on his computer via the CD,
obviously it wasn't
didn't kill him
because it wasn't my defense. Obviously.
Daedra, you have the floor. What do you say to that?
So I propose that bullet casing wasn't from the defendant, but rather it was from a gathering of police officers.
There's no way.
You see, when they detected the evil virus League of Legends being played, a gang of officers showed up and unloaded into his computer to prevent him from playing it, as is the legal and justified right, as specified in the Constitution, whenever anyone tries to play League of Legends.
Yeah, you know, that's why the CD's scratched. It's scratched from all the bullets.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, I see. I am starting to get the picture.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about this defense?
Alright, you see, Your Honor, obviously, there may have been a shootout, but it wasn't directed towards him, because he couldn't have been the one to have installed it, because he was in the restroom. He had an upset tummy. You know what, he's just a girl.
What that's
he got the upset tummy problems. There's no way he could have downloaded it, because he never left the restroom.
Same as you. For real,
exactly. We've all been there. You've had an upset
As
stomach.
thinking that everyone spends an hour in the bathroom.
As thinking it's normal to have upset tummy for 3 hours in the bathroom.
Listen, Your Honor, this isn't about me. This is about my defense, who's obviously innocent. He didn't leave that restroom. He was dying in there. But not to League. To an upset tummy.
I see. So if he didn't install it to his computer, who did?
He's obviously.
Is he being framed? Let's find out. Prosecutor Daedra, you have the floor.
So I have evidence that points to the defendant being at the crime scene. You see, he had a hole-ridden slipper. The hole was from bullets. The police were aiming at the computer, but unfortunately, a couple got lodged into his feet. He was demonstrably at the crime scene.
And I hate it when the police break into my house and shoot my slippers.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I mean, it's worth understanding. They weren't aiming for him. They were aiming for the PC, but, like, these things happen.
These things happen, yeah.
I think that the most important takeaway is that the computer that with the vile software was destroyed. It's completely unrecoverable.
I see. Defense?
You see, somebody, don't worry. I got this. I got a piece of evidence that'll help us out. It obviously couldn't have been his slipper, because who wears slippers in the kitchen? This apron is his. He was busy cooking before the tummy incident. That slipper couldn't have been his. Who wears slippers working with hot food and liquids? Not the defense here. He's always practiced his safety first, especially in the kitchen and in the courtroom.
Order in the court? That is not... I do not accept that. You can't cook if you play League of Legends. You cannot be cooking if you play League of Legends.
Yeah, I agree.
Order in my fucking court.
It's all exactly. You can't cook if you play League because he wasn't playing League. He was busy cooking. This man cooks, and dare I say, let this man cook.
I do not think we should let this man cook. All right. We'll see. You still have a bit of time to change my mind. Prosecutor Daedra, you have the floor. What do you say to this?
What even is this? What the fuck? I can point to why our defense was wearing slippers. And it's because he had some brand new shoelaces that he hadn't installed in his shoes. So he needed to wear the slippers, which were shot tragically while the police were shooting at his computer. I see. He was definitely wearing slippers at the time of the crime.
I see. What do you have to say about that defense? That blows a hole in your not wearing slippers and only wearing an apron.
Just like the slippers and the PC.
Yeah.
First off, Your Honor, a second plane has hit the bailiff. Secondly, while the shoelaces may be from his shoes, it was all for a good reason, because there's no way he could have been home at the time. Wait, I can't play evidence. Hold on. Wait, Judge, please, can I have the floor?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought I hit it. My bad.
You. No. Because it was for a good reason. Because with those shoes, he was wearing this costume, you see. Because he couldn't be spotted out. Because he was buying this ring for his wife to propose. He was not even home on that day. He was getting ready to get laid. This man is trying to become a married man. He was not even home on that day to download League of Legends because he was never planning on it. He wanted to marry his wife.
Defense, you just put a hole in your story. You said he couldn't even be home. You said he spent eternity in the loo. What do you say about this? What do you say about this? You said he couldn't even have been home to download League of Legends.
Exactly. He went out.
So which was it?
He was out to get the ring for his wife, which is why he had to disguise. So then he came home to try and cook for his wife with a nice fancy dinner for the proposal. And as I always say, a chef always tastes his meal, and he cannot cook for shit, but we still let this man cook, so he was stuck in the restroom. It all connects, Your Honor.
If he was buying an engagement ring, that's not his wife. That's his fucking fiancé.
He was trying to make it his wife. How dare you put a restraint on love?
Your Honor,
obviously this means he's innocent.
Your Honor, I have one final piece of evidence that I
You have the floor. You have the floor.
The defense is correct that the defendant did sneak out, but I propose that it wasn't to buy a ring. It was to play more League of Legends. You see, with this hotel key card, he went to a hotel, got into their computer, and installed it. He is a serial League of Legends player. This man is too dangerous to be left alive. We gotta put him behind bars.
Your Honor, I refuse. There's no way that could have been possible. He spent all of his money on the ring for his wife. He couldn't have afforded that hotel. Obviously, as we have stated earlier, he's being framed. The police weren't even trying to shoot up this man's computer. He was being framed for someone else.
The ring was a fake diamond. It was cheap, and it's because he spent all his money on the $500
Ori skin. Yeah,
exactly.
Listen,
it all makes sense.
I think this man is guilty.
Yeah, order in my fucking court. Shut the fuck up. Order in my court. Listen,
put a price on love.
The defense has blown too many holes in their own story, much like the defendant's computer. So I will argue that I believe that he is guilty.
Your Honor, blow these nuts.
This looks hilarious. Yeah. And we have slots for other people, Kumo. If you want to join, you're welcome. Left the course out in tears. Oh no, he's still got kidnapped. He still got kidnapped.
I can't believe it. John Criminal just trying to out here propose to his wife while having an upset tummy. This is ridiculous. I demand a retrial.
All right. I want to be the defense this time. And then give me 5 Give me five. I like how you guys have just been defaulting to the bailiff and nothing else. There's like 4 other
You
slots
just
y'all
don't
can
want
be in.
responsibility.
Give me 5 seconds. I'll be right back.
I can't
Okay,
believe
I'll be
this.
right
Wait,
back
but
as
no,
well.
but we need someone to be a judge or a prosecutor. I want to figure out. Oh, there's a link to the rules. All right, hold on. This is still how to play. Okay, hold on. Enter your Twitch username and channel name. If they are the same, enter the same information into both fields. Okay, so it should be that. Successfully authenticated Twitch account. So, oh, okay. So then, what does that do for us?
Looks like it starts a poll in the chat. To act as the jurors.
Twitch polls can be started by the judge via the scale on their desk. The viewers can also vote at any time using /guilty or /not guilty.
Okay,
Or exclamation
sorry about
mark
that.
guilty or not guilty.
I'm back.
Hello.
We cannot have. We need the main 3 filled.
Yes.
I don't know if Yates is just reading or not, but
I'm reading something. Yeah, give me a second.
you're fine. I got food. How's everybody in chat doing today? I have a buy it first. It's not very expensive. It's actually on sale right now.
Yep.
It's like $5.
Hmm. You're tired. Oh man, I'm sorry. From work?
Oh, okay. It even has recommended roles for the amount of people. So it recommends, obviously, the main 3, and it recommends journalist as the 4th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, there's different courtrooms?
Yeah,
Futuristic, medieval, or default? Yo. Okay.
I changed it. We'll try the medieval.
Alright. I'm ready.
Try the journalist.
We're just waiting on Daedra now.
Oh. I gotta click the button.
DOS button.
What are you gonna eat, Kumo? My own hands, bruh.
Oh, you spell that right? Yeah. I can hear you hitting me with the paper balls.
I see.
He's guilty of making an evil maneuver in an illegal evil maneuver zone. I see.
Yeah, this is a pretty grave crime.
Yeah.
If you would back this up, please.
looking through my evidence. All right. So Terry Evil here, as you can see, is accused of making an evil maneuver in an illegal. Oh my God, Jesus! Why did I have to make it a mouthful? In an illegal evil maneuver zone, one of the most heinous crime you can think of, and the evidence supported by
Only
this
second to
is the
install
violent-
League of Legends.
Shut up. Is the violent epidemic that he calls doing the evil maneuver. There was chaos, there was violence, there was even a death, 27 children, 43 injured. It was horrible, Your Honor.
Man, even the toilet paper stocks dropped. That's crazy.
If you may, defense, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Your Honor, I understand that the prosecutor has stated that my defendant is guilty of performing an illegal maneuver of the evil variety in a zone that it is not allowed. And he did state that tissue paper stocks have dropped. My argument being that there was actually used paper at the crime, and therefore that would not have anything to do with stocks. So it is a lie.
I didn't even mention anything about stocks. I swear to God.
The prosecution, what do you have to say for yourself?
If you would let me speak. You have too much power.
Prosecution, how do you deal with this?
You did this to yourself, Ezreal. If you had just stopped being annoying in the first round, people wouldn't hate you.
I will put you so far into the ground.
What kind of claim do you have to make?
Your Honor, if you would even let me speak, I could prove Terry Evil's guiltiness.
Well, you see, I think the prosecution doesn't have anything to say. So what do you have to say, defense?
This is rigged. The court is corrupt.
Hold on. I'm thinking.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, I know that the prosecutor has also stated that, again, my defendant is guilty of illegal maneuvers in non-evil maneuver zones or whatever because he made it such a fucking mouthful. But my client couldn't even get there because he had a flat fucking tire.
Oh.
How is he gonna get there to the zone that is not allowing of evil maneuvers if he can't drive because his tire is flat?
I mean, that's pretty compelling. What do you have to say to that, prosecution?
I got easy evidence here. You know what? He's not a lazy man. If he ain't got a car, he get brand new shoelaces for his shoes because he ran over there to make that evil maneuver. Nothing was stopping him from making this heinous crime. He ran that way over to make that evil maneuver in the illegal zone with those brand new shoelaces. His shoes were on point to make that evil maneuver. Not having a car wasn't gonna stop him.
Far be it from me to say, but it seems like it would have been quite a distance to run.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to say
stops him
that
from
defense.
Yeah. See, Your Honor, what the prosecutor doesn't want you to know is that those new shoelaces were not for him to go commit a crime. It was actually for him to use to walk to his doctor's appointment because he's a little bit icky-sicky right now, Your Honor.
That is horrible. And you know what I say to that? I call up the witness himself.
Oh shit. I mean, oh shoot, Your Honor. I apologize.
I call up the witness, the doctor himself, who can verify that he wasn't even there. There was no appointment on that day. He was free. He was not at the doctor, as the doctor can clearly clarify. He was not even there, which means he obviously ran the way over because there was no sickie on him at all whatsoever.
Your Honor,
How dare you?
the prosecutor is being
attack the-
disrespectful to my client who is sick with the icky sickies.
The doctor can obviously here clarify that he was not. That's an obvious hole in the story, Your Honor.
Alright, I mean, alright. Well, what do you have to say to that, defense?
That's what I thought.
Your Honor,
What else? What the fuck? Your Honor, I'm trying to review the evidence here.
Um,
I will prove this man's guilty.
Your Honor, he wasn't at the doctor's appointment because even though his car had a flat tire, so he couldn't get there, and he did buy those brand new shoelaces, alright, just to get to his doctor's appointment, he wasn't able to make it to his doctor's appointment because a train stopped mid-track and blocked him. He was stuck there for so long, waiting.
Damn, that's fucked up. What does the train have to say for itself?
Yeah.
The train.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Your Honor, there may have been a train stopped in the way, but according to this postcard here sent by the train station, that train wasn't even running on the day that he did the evil maneuver. Which means there's no way it could have been stopped in front of him because that train wasn't even there. It's another hole in the story.
Your Honor, I would like
Why
that
would a train
wiped.
company send a
Because this
postcard?
man loves trains so much that he ran to the side of them with his brand new shoelaces.
Your Honor, I would
to
like
the
that
evil
wiped
maneuver
from
zone.
the court. I would like to wipe that from the court. That is clearly a love letter. And I think that should be left private. I don't think that should be brought into court.
This is some pretty personal evidence to bring into my court.
Exactly. It is a
Yeah.
letter sent with love. This is malarkey. I can't believe it.
And you know what, Your Honor? Since we're apparently bringing in private affairs into this, my client has also received a stalker letter.
Bro, my evidences keep getting countered. This is
Do
ridiculous.
we know from who?
We do not know from who. That is an ongoing investigation. I cannot give you any information on that. But I can tell you that my client was too beat up and upset about this stalker and that love letter to be able to even make it to the illegal evil maneuver zone to... oh my god, the fucking tongue twister! Oh my god. He couldn't make it to the zone to then do an illegal evil maneuver.
I see. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh my god, breaking news.
There's
Breaking
breaking
news.
news. Oh my god. The prosecution was seen writing a stalker letter to the defendant?
Now, why would he want to do that, Your Honor?
This is an unprecedented twist. What do you have to say for yourself, prosecution?
No one in this day and age writes letters. That obviously couldn't be me. I'm being framed as well. And along with showing this guiltiness, my broken phone, Your Honor.
That's why he was writing the letter, Your
Who
Honor.
uses letters this day and age? This is my phone, clearly broken. I couldn't have sent anything, which obviously means it was an offense, and obviously not even concurrent or related to this court case whatsoever.
If I may, having a broken phone only makes it more likely that you would have written a letter.
Yeah.
Your Honor, you weren't even there.
You have one room for one piece of evidence, prosecution. What do you have to say for yourself?
I have to say of the used bullet casing used by the defense to cease the stalking once and for all. This man took up to arms with the gun to end the stalker while he was doing the evil maneuver, which caused, need I remind you, the violent epidemic in the illegal maneuver zone.
Your Honor, I don't even think I need to speak for myself here. I think it's clear that my defendant is not guilty.
Guilty harlot. Put this man down where he belongs.
I don't feel like we've seen conclusive evidence of an evil maneuver before.
There's
I
obviously
think we have
enough evidence.
Evidence of illegal stalking, so we might need a follow-up.
I can't believe this. This court is rigged.
Terra Evil is innocent. Their first instinct was to post a triumphant selfie, but they accidentally uploaded an extreme close-up of their chin. It went viral, hailed as a conceptual art, and then later sold for $15,000 to a collector who felt it was raw emotion. Hell yeah.
I see. Terry Evil lives.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm the prosecutor again. Also, Kumo literally said a stalker letter from the prosecutor. Homie literally fucking saw the future for real.
He really did.
He did, yeah.
I was gonna say also, the breaking news, that the epidemic was a lie and Ez was just using it to cover up the stuff.
Yeah.
So true.
Oh my god, Lynn!
What?
I just took a minute to look at Lynn's pictures that the picture she sent me. She sent me a picture of a suitcase filled with sunflower seeds.
A suitcase?
Oh, no.
You gotta do, Lynn. I love you. That's beautiful. Never change.
No, that is not. That is.
I think you need to up your sunflower seed game. I
you know
think
what?
you've been one-upped.
I wanna be the journalist this time.
Oh, that means Dark. You are the prosecutor.
Let's do this. I wanna play. Yeah, this is so much fun.
I connected Twitch, so like apparently you can use like the Twitch to be jurors. So I'm
How
gonna
did
see if
you
that
do
works.
that? Hold on. Music.
You can link your channel by literally just putting your fucking name twice in both the boxes, basically, and it should work. So I also didn't know your channel name could be different from the username. Hey, let me make sure that I did do it right, honestly.
Let's see.
I know the settings button is like flashing here. There we go.
Oh, okay, cool. I did it.
Hold on.
So next game, we should be able to get some other people in just via Twitch chat. I own it. I just don't have friends to play with. I just prayed it didn't open up on the train because I did not want to explain. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. I would not want to explain that either. That is a lot of sunflower seeds. And you know what? I think I would say just exactly what you said. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, you know?
Oh god, why that be so big?
Panda, does this game have, like, online multiplayer?
What?
No.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
This game. The one we're playing.
Aren't we playing online multiplayer right now?
No, I mean with random people.
Oh,
So matchmaking,
I
rather.
assume you
I'm
can
sorry,
join, like, a
matchmaking.
public lobby.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't guarantee like what quality of character you'll find, but I think you can have public lobbies. Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. I meant matchmaking. That was a much better term than online multiplayer. My apologies.
I was like that's literally what
What
we're doing right now.
Yeah, my bad. I meant matchmaking.
They're not good at coming up with stuff on the spot.
Me either, honestly.
Trust me. Tell me about it.
But this is good though, because like improvising and like improv is really good for streaming. So the more you practice it, the more you do it, the better. You have to do like yes and, but I guess in this case it's no and. Or yes and but. Or yes but, I don't know how the best way to describe that is.
You sneeze into that water bowl.
Public lobbies, or you can give a code to friends, just some random stuff every time I join and get kicked. Oh man, I just want to be juror or journalist. Well, I connected my Twitch, so after this game, you should be able to join via Twitch. We can figure that out, so that way you can join in the jurors. I wonder what John Criminal did this time. Oh yay, there's emotes. How do you do that? Oh. So with the link of which the church bench will have a scale on it. Your number keys. Oh, I see.
I leaked mine and I don't have it. Maybe it's only the host that can?
Most likely.
You might have to have it linked beforehand. I don't know. No idea. Also, yeah, it might be a host thing. I don't know.
I'm the host, so we can see after this. Your Honor, you smell bad.
Wait. Nuh-uh.
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 Must have linked beforehand. And I think whoever has it linked and is streaming it will work for. I played with on a streamer the other night. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll figure it out after we finish this game.
I will end you both. Hiya. Well, that flew horribly. Hiya. What the what?
As paper airplanes do.
Nuh-uh. Oh, wait, I wonder if I can hit it out of the sky. Yeet. Oh, fuck, I missed. Alright, come on. Heh. Alright.
That was much better
These planes
than
suck.
last
These
time.
planes suck. Got it. It's like skeet shooting. Oh, I did hit it. Oh, I knocked it up higher. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
You know what?
You can, like,
Cease.
charge up your hammer, too.
Oh.
Oh my
Do you
god.
charge it? Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Hammer of Judge! Why is... I guess it just stuns for longer.
Mm. Yeah, that definitely stunned for longer.
God damn. Alright, Dark's really cooking up there. Terry even must have done some heinous crime.
You mean John Criminal?
John Criminal. I like how all of us can write notes. Don't know why.
I guess for people who are, like, really, really, like, role-playing the game and want to track everything that's being decided. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Spawn into a message. I'm ready now.
I love how people message me.
Crashing ruined my
My gaming experience.
Fucked up.
Fucked up.
Alright.
I can't believe
sorry.
Greshnick would do that.
Starting the floor. Prosecutor Dark. That's not starting your prosecution.
John,
Explain
stinky.
how... Overruled. Nuh-uh. Anyways, continue. Present your evidence. I will end you. I will make this such a bad mistrial, he will never see the light of day. Also, God, the evidence... the evidence is so rough sometimes to make something with.
You're just not funny.
No, you. Get banned. Nerd.
Well, I think I'm... Hold on. I just realized something. The cards that come up, I'm in the way of.
Oh. Your end.
Mm-hmm. I have two in!
The Panda
It's
King
gonna be
167
Thank you,
just joined the
Mama.
cottage.
You've made me a creature. I'm gonna move myself over here.
Britain.
That way I'm not covering the cards. Welcome to the cottage.
Your Honor, I ordered some Doritos. He did not have it delivered, therefore ruined my gaming experience. I can't game without my Doritos.
This is so true. Everyone knows that every gamer must have their gamer fuel of Doritos and Mountain Dew. Defense Daedra, how do you support this or deny this evidence? This
My
heinous
defense is that there was an empty wine bottle at the scene of the crime. The prosecution was drunk. They never ordered Doritos. They're complaining about an order that never happened because they never placed it.
Interesting. I don't know. We must hear from the other side, Prosecutor Dark. Your defense to the acclaimed evidence. This is such a sad day for gamers around the world. Pour one out. Wish I could see the emotes. Oh, you
God.
can!
I was not drunk. I was just hyped up on energy drinks. I just wanted my with the energy drink.
Shocking. Defense Daedra. How do you follow this up?
I think, well, I mean,
Amount of hydration.
The empty wine bottle is pretty undeniable. I think the prosecution had both. It's honestly a miracle that they're still alive. As evidenced by this scribbled post-it note to restock on both energy drinks and wine for the future after their late night gaming binge.
Breaking news. We have breaking news.
Oh my god.
Artistic rendition.
Artistic renditions by the artist herself.
So many gaming experiences ruined.
Yeah.
So many gaming experiences ruined by the Dorito stealer. Prosecutor Dark, how do you continue? This evidence is piling up like crazy. It's insane. I don't like the way you're looking at that. Stop it.
Your Honor, suck my dick.
Be gone from this plane of existence.
Your Honor, go fuck yourself.
No,
Your Honor, I pronounce you as
Fuck
guilty
you.
instead.
Yeah, this is a mutiny.
Overruled the both of you. Prosecutor Dark, your evidence. Before I bring down the power of God upon thee. Also, if you hold E, you can actually see the script, like visual representation of the emotes.
No. I mean, do that.
How do you please? I sleep. Man, this corp is
Your Honor,
crazy.
I stumbled upon an unknown SIM card. I'm being framed. It was not me who wrote that.
Dear gods. Defense Daedra, I don't know. That SIM card is pretty damning. How do you do? Oh.
Your Honor, you clicked the wrong button. You gotta use the scroll wheel. Yeah, there you go. You figured it out. Your Honor, everyone here, Your Honor is stupid, and he hit the wrong button.
Denied.
This is
Continue
assault.
evidence.
This is assault, and I will not be silenced for the truth.
It is not. It is simply justice. In my courtroom, I have the law. Continue your defense.
What I
Or
have
be
to say to
deemed
that
guilty.
SIM card is that we also found a cell phone at the scene of the crime that was seen belonging to the prosecution. He likely tried to make his order and failed as the SIM card was removed. And he didn't realize because he was both drunk and hopped up on gamer fuel.
Gamer fuel.
Whatever the fuck the kids drink these days.
The madness. Prosecutor Dark, how do you defend or adverse this evidence? I don't know. That disposable cell phone, the SIM card, it's not adding up. Oh god, excuse me. Oh, but we have a breaking news. Serial game still at large.
fucked up.
insane.
I'm having fun.
Pretty fucked up.
Best journalist ever. There must be Spider-Man. Yeah. I'm getting all the scoops.
I
Well, that's
can't
cool.
believe this. And who knows, this may be the man here, but we're waiting prosecutor's dark evidence on if this man is the acclaimed Dorito stealer, ruining the evidence.
Your Honor, I have a security cam. You can pull up the cameras. It was obvious
Holy
that he
shit.
stole the Doritos.
Yeah, so
Holy
I think
fuck.
we should look at the security camera footage and oh, what's that? Is it the judge ruining the prosecution's gaming experience?
Overruled. I've been here to serving out
Plot
justice.
twist. It was the
How
judge
do, you,
all
how
along.
do you defend against the camera evidence?
I would say that it was in the judge's financial interest as they were paid to ruin the prosecution's gaming experience. As evidenced by this bank account full of money, this massive sum that they got paid.
I deem that not that is not part of the court. That does not matter at all.
This
That is a
court
horrible
is
piece of
corrupt.
evidence. I say what is corrupt and what is not corrupt, and what I say is that is null and void. I don't know. As from
I will
we
not
have the
be
camera
silenced.
evidence,
I will
you
not
are
be
in-
silenced for speaking the
you are
truth.
That is not the truth. Prosecutor Dark, any more evidence to add on to the damning video evidence that we have seen today? Otherwise, fuck you, he's guilty so far. That's visual evidence we have,
That
apparently.
does remind me, though. I did find a notebook with the judge's handwriting.
At the scene of the crime,
At the scene
yeah.
of crime, yeah. Maybe it was the judge that ruined my gaming experience. Your Honor, I think you should be arrested. You ruined my gaming
Null and
experience.
void prosecutor as well. It could not have been me. I dole out simple justice. How do you plead? Not plead. How do you have one piece of evidence left, defense? How do you
I
defend
do, and in fact, more than anything else, at the scene
Mr.
of the crime,
Greshnick here?
we
Oh my
found a
God.
worn-out Luna plushie that we think belongs to the judge.
It was you all along.
I demand order! Order in my own court! This is about the defense of...
I rest my case. My defendant is innocent.
The judge is fucked. Yeah, he's
Order
fucked
in
up.
my court.
We
This is
got him
about
on camera.
Greshnick ruining prosecutor's dark experience.
I dropped the
This is
charges
no
on
one-
Greshnick. I instead charged the judge, ruining my gaming experience.
If we're talking about the judge, I am obviously a free, innocent man. I dish out justice! This court is over. I am not guilty. But Greshnick definitely is, and his ass will be back in court and in jail.
You ruled him not guilty.
You ruled him not guilty.
He's getting a retrial.
You did this to yourself.
I'm the defense, I guess. Ezra wants to be the. Oh wait, let me figure out how to do the
Oh yeah.
What do I do?
Maybe re.
Yeah, let me try remaking the game. Hold on.
Yeah, because it should be linked now.
Do that host.
It should be linked. Yeah, because it's linked on my end now as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you join? And
Don't let me join.
will
Uh,
you
Let
join?
me join
You might need to
Hold on.
make them capital.
Yeah.
I just didn't make them
Yeah.
capital this time.
Okay. So one of us has to be the judge, though. I think for that to work.
Mm-hmm. I've downloaded it. Oh my god, come on, get in here. I'll send you the code too, come on. Twitch integration is just me typing guilty. Oh, I thought you'd be able to like sit in the juror thing. Oh, okay. At least you get to play a little bit.
It's just Twitch viewers being able to influence the judge. That's it.
Need like 5 minutes to finish eating. Okay, well, do you guys want to wait, or do you guys want to
I can wait.
I also have to be right back real quick too.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. This setup must be done before launching the game, and the related options must be enabled by the host, the one hosting the game, for it to work. Yeah, okay, so we needed to restart it anyway.
Yeah, and I have it set up and everything too.
Yeah, and you enabled it before hosting the game?
Yes.
Okay.
If you gave me the code, I could join. I own the game. My only worry is having people I'm not familiar with joining, and then, you know, people being weird. I guess I could just kick them if they do anything weird, but that means I would have to delete the VOD if they say something weird. No, that's understandable.
I say keep it us, and like eventually if like the time comes that we can do it again to like let a viewer or two do it. Because we are also still testing the waters with this game itself.
If it wasn't voice chat, I think it'd be different. Oh, it looks like Lilix's collab is starting soon.
Oh.
Though I'm not sure why I just got... Is that a Discord update? Just told me that somebody opened OBS? So strange. Come on, don't make me ban you. I will. You know, I probably shouldn't be drinking in court. Though, Panda, if you join the Discord server, I'm planning some stuff to do gaming with people in the Discord server more often. So maybe this is a game that I can get round up with a bunch of people in the server. And I do like puzzle games every so often with people. Sandwich good. Ow! I bit my lip.
What?
Ikomo.
Here's some weird. Octopuses have 3 hearts.
Yes.
Someone, Crease's man Jordans.
I
Mods,
don't wear Jordans. I don't have enough money for Jordans.
mods freakify this man.
Freakify this man.
Oh, you know, actually, I want to be the prosecutor. I have an idea.
Oh, okay.
I like the music for this game. I just joined the Discord server? Yeah. It's gonna take me a bit to sort of collect my ideas of like what games would be good to play with viewers. And how to adhere to like people who don't exactly have the money to constantly buy a new game, like viewers. So it'll be a little bit before we do them, but I do plan on doing it maybe like once a month. You know, people do like movie nights and stuff with their Discord servers, stuff like that. Except I'm not a movie person, so more so like games or whatever.
Just be a movie person. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Shut the fuck up. Welcome back.
I didn't ask.
Oh, right.
I just got back by
Did I send you the code? Come on. I did. Make sure it's capitalized.
Yep, I'm just typing it in as we speak.
Okay.
You tell me to capitalize it, but the code you sent is all in lowercase.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like hitting caps lock. I'm a stay-at-home dad and work from home, so I have way too much time on my hands. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh.
How old are your kids? If you feel comfortable sharing, of course.
I was a stay-at-home dad.
All right, I have to lower
Oh yeah, let me also.
everybody's voices.
I have to be the defense.
You don't have to. Since there's 5 people now, as long as the judge, the prosecutor, and the defense are filled, we can fill other slots.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Cannot believe this. Cannot believe this. Prosecutor, judge, or defense not selected.
No, just ignore it.
Yeah.
It is selected. It's just because we're not ready.
Ah.
Turns 2 in July, and my wife suffers from epilepsy and POTS like you, so I work from home. Oh, that's so sweet. That's how Ezreal wants to be.
I'm trying. I'm trying to find something that lets me stay at home so I can take care of her. It's fucking rough out there, man.
Yeah, tell me
to
about
out
it.
myself today, he got home from a busy day at work to find me miserable with a headache because I didn't get up to go take my meds, and I also only had sunflower seeds for breakfast.
Yep.
I just didn't feel that good today. I'm not feeling the greatest, like, emotionally, so it's kind of making me tired. So we rescued this frog, and he's not doing so great, and I'm taking it really personal.
All right, Dark. Are you being a juror this time?
You sound a
Try
lot
it
like
out.
my wife. It's the POTS. Same brain cell.
All right, we're going in.
I drink a lot of water now, though, thanks to Ezreal. I used to only live off of
You're
Dr. Pepper
welcome.
and hot coffee, and now he's like got me really into water.
Whoa.
How
Whoa.
have you survived this long?
What is
Oh,
this,
yeah, there's
Cult
a
of the
little-
lamb.
Holy crap.
This is a cool.
This is cool. We're in space?
I should be looking at this.
Space.
Yeah, oh yeah. Review your evidence now.
I hope you guys are ready
Yo.
for this. She lives
Yo,
off of Canada Dry.
Yo, alright, but Canada Dry is good.
I'm not a fan. Oh my god.
Throwing it back sensual style.
Oh, that's funny.
Dear God.
Dear God.
Alright, prosecutor. Present
That's
evidence of
very
how throwing it back of how sensual his throwing it back was.
Your Honor, I'd like a moment to collect my thoughts.
Overruled. Present now.
Your Honor,
Okay.
the defendant is accused of throwing it back, parentheses, sensual style, and at the scene of the crime, we found one singular earbud. The other one is
Dear
working
God.
somewhere. That has to be the music he was throwing it back to. Your Honor, I know it's crazy.
It is absolutely crazy. Defense. Your evidence. Your case.
Well, Your Honor, first of all, I have to object because the prosecution is a nerd.
This is true. This is very much true.
That could not possibly have been.
Silence.
That could not have possibly been my client's earbud. You see, because he was reading a comic book and it was torn. You can't read a comic book and be listening to hard music at the same time while dancing.
Your Honor,
Madness.
Your Honor, you can't even be reading a comic book if it's torn. I would argue.
Silence.
No one asked you.
Prosecutor, your defense to this evidence.
Your Honor, Your Honor, this was found on the defendant at the time of arrest. It is a size 47 sock and it smells like cheese, literally. And the only reason it smells like cheese has to be because he was sweating so profusely from throwing it back. That combined
Man, that
with
is
the
most
earbud,
boring piece of evidence.
that combined with it.
Breaking news. Oh God.
Breaking news.
Mom. Your Honor, on this breaking news, I declare that I move for a mistrial.
Overruled.
That
You're-
compared with the earbud is clear evidence that he is guilty.
we will see to that offense.
Except
It is your
That
turn
might
on the
work.
stand.
Except we have my client's diary, and very obviously in here, he says his sock size is only 42.
Dear
Yeah, of
God,
course.
It's adding up. It's prosecutor. How do you plead? Or how do you add? Juror, I swear to God, if I see another airplane, you will be smited down.
All right, Your Honor, that is falsified evidence because here we have proof that the defendant tried to buy the diary and it got declined.
Well,
My homie in
Damn.
Christ is poor, Your Honor.
I can
Fucked up.
absolutely relate.
That's fucked
Defense.
up.
This is adding up. We're all broken these
Except-
this time of days.
he would have been
Yeah,
broke,
Panda,
except
go ahead. Feel
He
free.
inherited a very expensive ring and pawned it the day before.
Cats. I don't know that inherited ring is pretty expensive. Prosecutor, how do you I don't know that evidence. Oh, well, hold on, we got breaking news in for the court. Damn.
Wow.
Poor shaming in my court. Unbelievable. I demand order and no poor shaming. Prosecutor,
I
how
love
do you
that
declare?
Dark Blades is dressed like a wizard over there. That's fantastic.
He's our magic juror.
Your Honor.
Ooh, that one went really high. It disappeared into the gallery.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck. Your Honor.
Order in my court.
Your Honor. Nuh-uh.
No.
For some internet comments under that post saying that ring was photoshopped, I don't believe that it was actually real.
Oh man, that's wild. I can't believe you photoshopped that. That is insane. Defense.
Posted for everyone to look. My pride and joy in the bringer of ever gray hair. Hey, listen, I'm 26 and I have mostly gray hair, and that's Ezreal's fault.
It's
So true.
That could have been true, except I have the disposable camera that picture was taken from.
Holy shit. Oh my god, man, this court's getting heated. I don't know if we can handle all of this evidence. Prosecutor, anything to add? You have one damning piece of evidence left.
Your
Make it
Honor,
count.
and this is the most damning piece of evidence yet. Just to prove the type of person that the defendant is, he left someone on red.
That is absolutely heinous. John Criminal, it's not looking too good for you right now, buddy. I
There is
gotta
a
say.
major problem and a major flaw in the
Defense, your
prosecution.
final piece of evidence to declare his innocence.
That left on red was a disturbing email. He did not reply to the disturbing email.
I would also not reply to a disturbing email. I barely reply to my own emails. I don't know. There could be one last bit of breaking news that could separate, that could really tip the scales. Juror, I swear to God. Oh, the juror also declares his guiltiness, but this breaking news is just in.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I agree with that breaking news. Your
Kyle!
Honor, I think you're the one that's guilty here.
He said, you know what? We're leaving it up to the judge.
You
Up
are
to
the judge!
To
You are
the
the judge.
To the Twitch jurors.
Panda says guilty. To get scale to work on Judge Bench, you have to put the hammer down and use your hand. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
No, has he indeed thrown it back YN?
I just realized that my... There we go.
And you know what? We have our own juror of Dark Blades here. What say thee to the heinous crime
I'd say you're guilty.
of throwing it back? I am not the crime, I am the law. You will give order in this court and deem John criminal, guilty or not, of throwing it back sensual style. And it adds up. Shit. Fuck. God. He is guilty!
I demand a
Trust me,
retrial.
you're horrible,
I will
Rob.
be.
Tried to cite a procedural flaw using an obscure medieval law. The judge, unimpressed, handed them a history book, 10 years in prison for thorough reading. I see. That one actually was different that time.
That was different that time. Oh my
I
god.
don't want to be the prosecutor again.
Oh, being the witness.
I want to be a judge.
Okay. We need a defense.
You know, let me take a look really quick. Oh, look at him all dressed up. Oh, baby, you have to see that.
Oh, look at him looking snazzy as hell.
Oh, that's so cute.
That bow tie.
Yeah, the bow tie
Hell
is
yeah.
so cute.
I love that. Oh shit, I gotta hit ready. Absolutely snazzy.
We snazzy out here.
Are you my worse than she's also 26? Panda, if it's also any consolation, I'm like also turning 28 this year, so it's just about the same.
Youngins.
Kids.
Both of you.
I am 28.
You are
God,
our
yeah.
spouse, Stark.
This is so real. I'm gonna.
All right, I welcome everybody to my court.
Oh, I have to put it in here? Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to pick a
you-
name and then a crime. Hey, my birthday's in March. Mine's March 1st.
Oh, damn.
Everybody, welcome to my court. In here we
Who
only
gave
have
this man
one.
power.
In here we only have one. In here we only have one rule, and it's that Ezreal is always wrong.
I can't. If this court is corrupt, I will prove my man's innocence.
My wife is March 10th. Mine is March 1st. So we're only 9 days apart.
I can't even look at the evidence to defend my defense. This is blasphemy. No, who gave Daedra a hammer? I can't believe this.
I like how
I
you
call
think
for
it's
a
Daedra.
retrial. I demand another court. I demand another court. This is corrupt. I
So you
will
think
have
it's
order in this
Daedra?
court for my defense. Buddy, we'll get you out of here. We'll get you a new court, a bigger court, a better court with a better judge and a better.
No talking to the defendant.
You motherfucker. Taking his donkey into the major.
What a
minor.
heinous crime you've been committed of, Major. Mr. Minor, if you will.
I will have to start out with first, Judge Rizzler. The defendant is not an attorney. He is, in fact, a sock.
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, no, never mind.
That
It
is
fixed itself.
absolutely racist.
All right, prosecutor, you have the floor.
Very well.
And don't forget, we have witnesses this time.
Indeed. Let's see. Your Honor, for the first bit of evidence that I have, found in the bathroom after Mr. Minor and his donkey had left, was this bent nail that came from the donkey's horseshoe.
His donkey shoe, if you will.
Indeed.
That is some damning evidence. I mean, I don't know how else a nail would get in there. Defense?
If you would give me the floor, I have the very obvious evidence to prove that the nail wasn't even from my defense or his donkey going into said bathroom, because it's from the overfilled nail box in front of the bathroom for
I
the
see.
wherever it is.
Man, I
because
hate
that
it when the
mailbox was
mailman.
bursting.
I hate it when the mailman forgets where my mailbox is and shoves it through the bathroom window.
Exactly. That
It may not be my position to say, but it is a mailbox, not a
definitely not.
mailbox.
it is definitely not.
Common mistake.
Correct.
Yeah.
Regardless, the mailbox was
Let me let
bursting
this
at the
correct.
seams. It is so overfilled, the nails were popping off. Obviously, that nail is from the mailbox and not from the donkey that he did not take into the bathroom.
Prosecutor, what else do you have to say for yourself?
That would be all well and good, except at the scene, we found a scribbled post-it note of a reminder to get new nails for his donkey's horseshoes. I don't feel like we're playing this game right, by the way.
This is exactly how we play this game.
I'm pretty
This is
sure
not-
this is
100% how you play this game.
This is not how we play this game. This is a corrupt court, and I will have order in this court. For my
As a
defense.
defendant, you're the defense attorney. You don't get to say
Yeah.
that.
I
I'm
You're gonna
like,
take over the judge's job too. Unbelievable.
yeah.
I need to look at my evidence.
Prosecutor, is that all you have for now?
For
this
the
turn?
moment.
Defense, you have the floor.
No, there may be a post-it note reminding it, but it was to add to this old stamp to send. Crap, hold on, let me bring it up. The worn-out plushie. That post-it note was a reminder for his Venezuelan cousin out in the fields for his donkey and not his own. Therefore, it could not have been for his own donkey that he definitely did not take into the bathroom.
That is a heinous crime. That's 40
Exactly,
years
and
in prison.
Major Minor would not because it was for his Venezuelan cousin.
Yeah,
He would-
where it
I
is not
swear to
illegal
God.
to take a donkey into a bathroom.
Exactly.
Prosecutor?
God damn.
Say that again. I did not hear anything that was just said. Everything cut out.
My defense here was just using the old stamp to mail out a plushie to his Venezuelan cousin, which was for the posted for his donkey and not his own. Where in
Oh.
Venezuela, it is not illegal to take donkeys into the bathroom.
It is not
That
illegal to
would-
take donkeys into the bathroom in Venezuela.
Aha, but that would be correct. But the order was never delivered.
Holy
Therefore, his cousin never received it. Therefore, it could only be based on his donkey.
That's some crazy evidence I don't understand. What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say? Defense.
I am calling up my witness to defend me here to help provide more evidence.
I don't know how the
Are you
witnessing
still
works.
defending?
Use the scroll wheel. And in the bottom left, it should tell you when
The
it's-
buttons are the same for some reason, but you'll hit it
The
on the blue
buttons are the
side.
same, which is really confusing. But
Okay.
I bring up my witness, the dog.
The dog. Oh my god.
All right, dog. You've put your hand on our sock Bible and you swear to tell nothing but the truth?
Yes.
That
I
doesn't
swear
sound
to
like a
tell
dog.
Nothing but the truth. Woof woof.
All right, you have the floor, witness. Are you gonna talk to the witness, or are you just gonna sit here in silence? That's real.
I was busy trying to figure out how I can communicate with my dog witness. Forgive me. He's not much for words. But anyways,
Oh, my bad.
witness
Here, you can
the
have this dog translation device.
Witness my dog, my homie, if you would. You were
Your Honor, leading the
obviously
witness.
there. You were obviously there with my defense at his house. That you can obviously prove that he was on a walk with you and his donkey, not going towards the bathroom.
I conclude that that is indeed the truth. Woof woof.
As you can see, my defense here was going out for a walk with his dog and donkey. There was no way
That
he could have gone into the
stands.
bathroom with either of them. It's just much too small for them.
Prosecutor, would you like to cross-examine the witness?
I would. As a dog. How would you know?
How would you know he was with me and with the defense and his donkey? There is no way they could have both gone into the bathroom.
Oops. Hello? Defense! It is not your turn to speak.
I can't believe this.
Continue, prosecutor.
He is questioning my witness. This is blasphemy. And I will have
I will
order.
say, prosecutor, that the first question you asked sounded like an insult to the witness's intelligence. Please refrain from insulting them.
Yeah, prosecutor.
They are, in fact, just a little guy.
They are indeed.
I am just a dog who loves walks. Wolf.
They're not just a little guy. As a matter of fact,
How dare you?
I bet they're not even a dog.
How
Yes.
dare you?
How dare you!
I cannot believe this.
What do you
in this
mean?
court of
I am
law.
a dog. I mean,
He is
wolf.
literally a dog. Look at him.
What do you mean I am
Look
a dog?
at that
I mean, wolf.
dog.
If I may, it's against court policy to have dogs in the courtroom, so I must arrest him.
Oh no!
You literally have a dog holding your tools.
That
That's
is
not a
true.
dog.
I have a
It's a
permit.
bailiff.
That's a service
I-
dog. He has a
that's
permit to be
racism.
here.
Yeah,
Racism.
exactly.
Promise me treats. That's what my treats.
All right, how do I get rid of the witness?
You hit it again.
Racism.
I see. Okay. Thank you, defense's dog, for coming in and being a witness.
Give me my treats.
Prosecutor,
You will get your treats in the mail.
I didn't mean to do that, prosecutor, but now you're calling a witness. I forgot to change the thing. My bad.
I'm calling a whistle. You know what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I decided for you.
Okay, I'm calling that male woman anyway. So,
Wow,
Mail
how tactful with all our evidence.
it has been stated in this court that the nail that came from the defendant's horseshoe on his donkey actually came from the mailbox outside. Can you confirm mailboxes generally don't have nails?
That is true. Mailboxes
rest
I
it.
deliver to does not have nails.
This is
I am done with this witness.
this is a
That
red
that
court.
is a fact. That is a little known fact that mailboxes are not nail boxes. Defense, cross-examine the witness.
I need speaking privileges.
Don't
You're
give him to
speaking
him,
right now,
Your Honor.
idiot.
I can't
lying.
display evidence otherwise.
You're not displaying evidence. You're cross-examining the witness.
Your Honor.
Whatever.
Just ask him a
I-
fucking question.
I
First
demand
off,
that you
how
declare
would
the.
you even know? Are you a real mailman? Or are you a male? Are you a male woman? Shit. Fuck. Oh god, I've already ruined this. Oh god. Oh god.
Your Honor, I think the defense is sexist.
Yeah, I think he's
Real
sexist.
of you.
Breaking news.
Permission to bonk.
Attorney, yes, you may bonk.
Don't you dare! I got that off anyway.
Your Honor, I withstand charges. He's being sexist right now.
Yeah, that's the next trial. Don't worry.
It is 2025. Everyone is every gender at this point. I am merely stating to avoid any misgendering. Thank you very much.
All right,
Second,
Attorney Israel, please ask your question. Cross-examine the witness. And be respectful towards their gender. Stop being sexist.
Your Honor, I declare you should just simply declare the defendant guilty because
Secondly,
his defense attorney
male-
is stupid.
Secondly, male woman. I would like to question if you were even on that route, because as far as I know, you could have gone to many routes. You could have even gone to mine. But how can you even know when you weren't even in the town? I'm sure. You have multiple routes there. How can we know that your route was even one of them to see the mailbox? My point exactly. My point exactly. He wasn't even on the route.
Attorney, you are talking over the witness. Witness, you have the floor.
How would you know it wasn't my route? I'm not a male person.
Yeah, how would
We've
you know?
collected the routes of
Wow.
all the male
Wow.
people.
I
and
cannot
can
believe
say
the
for certain
defense.
that they were not on the route.
Defense
Defense
witness
first
talk.
makes a sexist comment,
Yeah.
then turns around and tries to tell the expert witness how to do their job. I
I
cannot
can't believe
this.
you're letting the prosecutor speak this blasphemy in the court.
How do we get rid?
Cycle. God damn it. You have to cycle back to the one that's the witness.
I thought I did.
Now hit it. There
Oh,
you
okay.
go.
Defense, it's not looking good for you anymore. We all trusted you until you came out to be sexist and also dumb. So you better have some good evidence up your sleeve.
Oh my god.
Prosecutor, what's your next piece of evidence?
I will end
I
you.
would like to produce to the court as a bit of corroborating evidence that the defendant's driver's license states, in fact, he can only drive donkeys.
That's some damning evidence. That is some damning evidence. That would mean that he definitely has a donkey, and that would definitely mean that there is a chance he took that donkey into that bathroom, which, again, is a federal crime of 40 years in prison. Defense?
I would like to second to the fact I made this friendship bracelet for the male woman to prove that I am not a sexist, so that already is null and void. Secondly, to go along with the driver's license, yes, he may have a license for that donkey, but it is not for going into bathrooms or driving. It is for treasure hunting. This man is an explorer. He is discovering the world's lost treasures. He is using that donkey to get him around.
It doesn't
That doesn't exactly help the case.
It is a donkey traveling license. Thank you.
So he rents donkeys, is what you're arguing? He doesn't actually own one?
Yes, it is a license to use the donkeys on his travels for treasure hunting, not going into bathrooms, which is that 40-year crime. Therefore, there is no way he could have taken the donkey into the bathroom because he was being an explorer, hunting the world's treasures for the great of the government.
Okay, well, we don't respect the government here.
For the
You're so
judge.
sexist.
Yeah,
Isn't this a
also
court of
you're
law?
sexist still.
God
Yeah,
damn.
this
You're
is
so liar.
no, this is
I
a court of
received no
me.
friendship bracelet.
Yeah.
He was out exploring treasure for the judge.
The male woman states that she
Wow.
never received her friendship bracelet, so I think you're lying.
I have
Prosecutor?
provided it here as shown.
Setting aside the fact that just because they had a license to go treasure hunting with that donkey does not take away from the fact that they could have easily taken that donkey into the bathroom with them because it would be faster to get around and
Yeah.
get back to treasure hunting. But we also have the issue of there's no way he could afford to only be a treasure hunter because of hyperinflation.
Dun dun dun.
Your Honor, in the defense, it is hard trying times in this day and age. He needs to go treasure hunting to combat the hyperinflation, to provide for both his family and for the judge yourself. Therefore, that is null and void. There is that is
Hey.
inconclusive evidence.
Did you guys know that inflation is making the price of Sonic games go up?
Yeah.
You should Google Sonic inflation if you want to know more.
You should Google Sonic inflation. It's
You
it's
should
really
Google
sad.
Sonic
Everyone should
inflation.
be educated about their Sonic inflation.
This is a
Careful.
serious
Yeah, be
problem.
careful. There are
The
rules to that, so you have to first
Yeah.
Google Sonic Rule 34.
Yeah,
That's the one you wanna pay attention
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the 34th rule. It's really important.
Yeah,
So important.
under the
Just as
inflation law.
important- Just as important as we clarify that it is that my defense was treasure hunting for the judge
All right.
to combat the hyperinflation.
Judge, the defense is
because they-
currently accusing you of being in cahoots with the defense.
No, they were treasure hunting for
All
the
right,
judge
jurors.
to combat the hyperinflation that
Is
you
he
are
guilty
so
of the
implying.
crime of bringing the federal crime of bringing his donkey into the bathroom, which
Is he
might I
guilty?
remind everybody is a 40-year sentence. Please vote.
Guilty.
It's for y'all.
Mm,
Fucking idiot.
I don't know. The evidence is here. The jurors agree. There's absolutely no way.
I don't know.
I demand these cuffs be removed.
Listen,
The bailiff is corrupt.
I think I'm speaking for everyone in this court, in my court, the milk court, if you will. We were with the defense at first. He had us in the first half, not gonna lie, but he lost us in the second half.
The jurors have agreed he is not guilty.
He
How
is
do you-
guilty.
This is madness. This is madness. No.
Sentenced to 40 years in prison. With the possibility of parole if he's really good and doesn't bring any more donkeys into the bathroom in prison. Because his
Sentenced
donkey
to
is
Christ
also going
Jordans.
to prison. Yeah, true.
Be a turtle. I'm tired of being on stage.
I'm gonna be the judge.
Okay. If you guys don't want to be the prosecutor, I can. Because I know it comes up. It has the con of having to come up with the crime.
You do have to be funny quick.
Yeah, I'm not good at that, but I can do it anyway.
I wish they had. Like,
I was neither
auto
funny
set
nor quick.
ones.
That's okay.
Yeah,
We got
I
a
wish
good-
they had,
we got a
like,
good argument
set
out of it.
ones. Or, like, that
Yeah.
you could like pick and choose from,
The next
or make your
time-
own.
The next time I play, what I'll do is I'll probably make a list of predetermined like guilty sentences, so that way if someone's having a hard time and they still want to play prosecutor, they can just yoink from my list of pre-mades.
Yeah.
Because if I'm playing with the girls, I'm not exactly sure how easy that'll be. The case I played
By
on
the
was
way-
chasing goose and making the booty loose. Ooh,
By the way,
not the loose booty.
that law that I had him guilty of
Yeah,
is an actual law in Arizona.
Oh, God.
that's so fucking funny.
Is that actually?
It is. It is illegal to bailiff. Beat that prosecutor for me.
Prosecutor.
Yes.
Also,
excuse me,
you
not the prosecutor.
you can
The
bonk.
journalist. I'm sorry, the journalist in the back.
Yeah, you can bonk people yourself if you hover over them, and then you can charge up your hammer and it knocks them out for a while.
This is wrongful bonking. I'm simple journalist.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
okay,
Jeff was
getting-
getting silly with it. That's
getting silly.
crazy.
He was getting
You're his,
silly with it.
you're his defense.
Don't worry, sir. We got this.
I-
I'm the best damn lawyer on this side of the
Lay out the
universe.
charges, please.
You see, the accused, reportedly, his name Jeff, was seen getting silly with it, as noted by a massive black cloud forming overhead.
Oh my.
Indicative of an individual getting a little too silly with it.
This is stunning revelation. Defense, what say you?
We call the witness. Get rid
You've
of him.
called a witness. Use the scroll wheel to change your mode.
Hmm.
Oh, my bad. No, that's guilty, not guilty. All I have is
the
red and blue.
witness. So
They're
the
the same
witness and the
buttons.
switch, it's the same button. It's really confusing.
You'll just have to read in the bottom left. When you scroll, it'll tell you
Which
what you're
mode you're on.
scrolling to. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it should say lawyer.
Oh, here we go. There it goes. There it goes. There it
Yeah.
goes.
Your Honor, I understand that there have been witnesses claiming that there is a massive black cloud over my defendant. But what they neglected to tell you, what the prosecutor neglected to tell you, was that it was just a bad omen. There were a lot of crows, and we all know that that's a bad omen. It had nothing to do with my client here. It had everything to do with the crows being evil.
See, so it was an attempted murder.
Yes.
I see.
Yes, Your
God
Honor.
damn it.
Prosecution, let's say you.
The day before, we found a notebook at the scene of the crime, and it was written in the day before in the accused's handwriting. I'm gonna get silly with it.
I
I
see.
think it speaks
Well,
for itself.
that is fairly damning. What? Oh God, I'm drawing a blank on the word.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
A direct confession from your client.
Your Honor, nuh-uh. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it real, alright? We're homeboys, alright? I'm gonna keep it real with you. There's a lot of things that can explain that note written in that notebook, okay? Like a disturbing, threatening email that said, and I quote, if you don't write, I'm gonna get silly with it. I'm gonna throw rocks at your window. Nobody wants people throwing rocks at their window. Clearly this was, oh my God, there's breaking news.
I don't know. That guy looks pretty silly.
He does look pretty
That's, like,
silly.
pretty silly.
But I believe that is an artist's rendition.
It's a terrible artist.
I don't remember what I was saying, Your Honor. Give me a minute. Breaking news really fucked up my jive.
You were saying they had received a threatening email telling them that they had to write that in that notebook.
Yes, Your Honor, because nobody wants the rocks thrown out their window, Your Honor. That is a federal offense, as you would know. It also caused emotional and mental distress on my client. So he did it just to keep himself sane.
I see.
Mm-hmm,
Well, prosecution, it seems you may have left a little bit out on that journal entry. What say you?
Yep, prosecutor.
Your Honor, nuh-uh. Your Honor, we found this friendship bracelet worn by the accused that just said, "I'm gonna get silly with it" on the night of the crime, spelling out the night that it happened. I'm honestly not entirely sure how they fit that many letters on a friendship bracelet, but like they managed. It was pretty talented.
They just used the first letters. It was an encrypted code.
Yeah, exactly.
Would that not imply that it is a friendship bracelet? Would that not imply an accomplice?
It would.
Your Honor, there was an overfilled mailbox, and in that mailbox, we did find evidence that bracelet was mailed to him with the implications that it was attached to the threatening email. We did not find an attached letter, just an envelope that had a clearly friendship-shaped indent stuck into the envelope. So that
I'm confused by that. So prosecution.
My point being that it was mailed to him as a threat.
We also found in the accused's home a puzzle piece that if you squint really hard, you can kind of make out part of an S. And we assume that like the message just says, "I'm gonna get silly with it."
Wait, you only saw an S?
Not even a full S, Your Honor, just a part of an S.
That's not. That's not even.
But we're pretty sure it spells out an admittance from the accused.
Well, defense, this is your last chance.
My last chance. I have 2 more cards.
2 more.
Your Honor.
Nope, I'm saying this is your last chance.
Are you sure?
I mean, you can play 2 cards.
Like on God?
No, I'm fucking.
Okay. Your Honor, the prosecutor has been very forceful with their ideas that my client was getting silly with it, which would imply my client was having a good time. We found a scratched. Oh, why does it have to be on my end every time?
Later yet to be found.
Why? What is this? Like the fucking dancing plague?
Yeah. I have a feeling our intrepid journalist back there is the leader of this silliness outbreak.
What card did it? Oh yeah, Your Honor. At the scene of the crime, where my defendant was found, not being silly with it, by the way, there was a scratch CD implying that he was so bored that he was just scratching at the CD trying to entertain himself. And if you were that bored, you would not be getting silly with it.
Was the CD scratched because it was being played while he was getting silly with it?
Your Honor, that's not possible.
One moment.
Sources, I made it the fuck up.
I haven't switched it over to you yet. Continue, defense.
Yeah, he scratched that CD out of boredom. He was so bored he had nothing else to do with his time. And I also have more evidence to prove that. He was just chewing gum. He had this stick of chewing gum. He was so bored that he was scratching that CD and chewing gum. And that's what you do when you're bored, Your Honor.
I feel like you may have kind of shot your own defense in the foot, because if you're that bored, would you not be silly?
No.
Past the boredom.
No, Your Honor, because if you're getting silly with it, you would be having fun and therefore not be bored. You can't, like, being silly and being bored at the same time is not a thing, Your Honor.
Prosecution. You have one thing left.
Yeah, we found a universal remote that was used to play the silly CD that he was obviously listening to while being silly.
Proof,
I rest my
Your
case.
Honor. There is no proof that he was playing that CD.
I can think of no other reason the remote would be at the scene.
I don't know. Maybe it was
Now, if
planted
you'll
there.
excuse me, I'm gonna go back to throwing paper planes at the journalist.
Your Honor, it could have been planted there. We do have the threatening email and the mail, the envelope that someone mailed that threatening friendship bracelet in. It could have been planted. Your Honor, I think we should kill the journalist.
Bailiff, please
Yeah, I
arrest
agree.
that journalist.
That's a
Your Honor,
don't arrest journalists.
Your Honor, the journalist is publishing pornographic images.
I'm just distributing news, and a man named Jeff was found being silly with it in bed.
I am ready
This
to
is a
give
crime
my
against
verdict.
the journalist.
You can also ask Twitch if you put the hammer down, and then you hit the little like thing at the side.
You right click that. Yeah, there you
Yeah, and then you can type a poll. This is the last breaking news, by the way, Panda.
go. Listen, I just provide the news, and I provided that a man named Jeff was found getting silly with it in bed. It could be him, it could not. I am just the news.
Not the Pornhub post. Yeah, he Pornhub posting.
It's not my fault his news were posted on Twitter.com.
He Pornhub posting in the chat, dude.
I am being assaulted for providing news and evidence. This is blasphemy.
Jury, what say you? Guilty or not guilty? Ezreal, actually, I guess you're not a part of the like main three, so you can vote if you want.
Exactly.
I'm assuming yes is that he's guilty and no is that he's not guilty.
No.
Correct.
Yes is he's not guilty, or no, he
Oh.
is guilty.
I
That's
see.
why I worded it the way I did.
That's horrible wording.
It's so
That's the
horrible.
point.
I vote the judge be replaced with a new judge.
I
He
vote the
obviously
judge
can't
be yeah, the judge is corrupt.
I
Bailiff,
vote he can't even
arrest that
articulate proper
journalist.
sentencing.
Because. Not guilty because
This
the journalist did it.
Ah,
The journalist is the leader.
I can't believe it. No, I demand a retrial. The judge can't even articulate a sentence. They call
Guys,
themselves a writer.
Jeff is fucked up. It says here Jeff is innocent. Promised themselves they would always obey the law. Then they realized they parked their car in a handicap space. Trying to flee, they hit a policeman while reversing.
Fuck
Oh,
that.
Well, I guess they'll be back in front of the judge again.
Yeah. I'm the prosecutor.
Oh god, this is fun.
This is so much fun, yeah.
God, if we got like, if we managed to like somehow fill this up, this would be just madness.
We can get Panda in here. We could just, if Panda ends up jumping in and saying a slur, we can just delete them out. It's fine. If you want.
It's fine. No, it's fine. I'm saying like later on, if anything. Oh. I personally still want to play it safe, but like that's just me. With like no offense to them, it's just random people worry me, scary. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You stupid suckhead, you suck face.
I will have you arrested, witness.
There's no bailiff. You have no power here.
Playing
What?
That's hilarious.
This is bullshit. I'm not.
Respect your worries. I can show you I'm a harmless panda bear and no slurs can be used. Like I said, I'm okay because I can just delete the VOD. But Ezreal is also streaming. I don't wanna jump in on what they want.
Yeah. Yeah. Believe this.
Prosecution. Do you have any evidence suggesting that he played Smite badly?
Oh, hold on. Yes, Your Honor. I have a good handful of evidence here that, oh my god, Ezreal, please.
That is.
Thank you. Your Honor, I have a whole slew of evidence here to prove that Ezreal is bad at video games, specifically Smite, and also played Smite, which is a federal crime. I would like to remind the court. The first bit of evidence that I have is a crushed can of gamer sups, suggesting a late night of gaming.
That is pretty compelling evidence. What do you say to your defense, Deidre?
Go, my children. Fly.
Ezreal, something's wrong with you mentally.
Go, my children. Be free. Ah!
Down, down.
Shit, I'm slow. Hi, Pokey.
The barricade. I think they just. I think they just died for a bit.
Perhaps.
Oh my god! Breaking news, and it's just started.
That looks exactly like Ezreal. That's crazy. Oh my god.
I'm the witness, and I demand.
It's like they
new shot.
took that photo with an actual camera. That's crazy.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I have to do some. How do I? Or did somebody else already mod this?
I don't know.
This is where we
Oh, the
bully you.
Banavate. It's Saribot got it.
Did it? Okay, I didn't.
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah,
come
yeah.
up on my thing, so.
Yeah.
make
Saribot
sure.
will handle any bots. So now the mods only have to worry about like actual people being weird.
Okay. And I saw that pop up. I'm like, uh-oh, I don't see a thing. And then it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Never
I
mind.
added it specifically for when I end up not having any mods available, and so that way when I do, they have less to worry about doing. Because not everybody is like gonna set aside time to sit on my streams 24/7, you know?
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
You're totally good. Would you like to repeat myself?
Sure.
All right. Your Honor, Ezreal is guilty of playing Smite badly, and my first bit of evidence there is the crushed can of gamer juice, gamer sups, implying that there was a long night of gaming.
I am the witness, and I will be respected.
Yeah, I would also say we found his credit card, and we found that he bought like $2,000 worth of Smite skins. So
You're
yeah, I
supposed to
agree.
be-
He was probably playing Smite.
You're supposed to be to the fence here. What the fuck?
This is indefensible. I don't know what to tell you, dog.
What the
That is
fuck?
pretty indisciplined.
Yeah, I can't help you
Yeah.
here.
This is bullshit. I demand a retrial with a different everything, a different everyone. What? Who? Who?
Is that mine?
A movie,
It is.
movie producer.
Movie producer guy, we call you into court today. Oh, breaking news.
Breaking news? is
That
true.
is not breaking news. This is factual evidence.
I don't even play that game anymore. I'm not the one on trial. What are we talking about here?
Anymore.
Anymore?
I
Your Honor,
think
you
it's
hear
wrong.
that?
Just admitted to here.
I'm not the one on trial. You're supposed to be the fence. Defend your person, not me.
My microphone is picking you up.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hold on, let me. Huh. I actually don't think there's a way I can fix that. That's a plot twist. All right, movie producer, you are brought here to court today, because Ezreal is being charged with the crimes of being a Smite player and a bad one at that. Do you remember seeing the defendant playing Smite?
No, none whatsoever. I was busy making a movie. Why would I fucking look at this guy? He looks amazing,
Oh, I
though.
can zoom in.
I've
I
never
didn't
seen him
know
play
that.
Smite. Oh, you can zoom in? What?
Yeah, with the right mouse button.
Oh, I can do that. Whatever. And I've never seen this person in my life. Who are you people?
Your Honor, I would
Judge,
like
I
a
want
new
my
witness. I think this one's stupid.
Your
I
Honor,
think
want
he
my
is
money.
also stupid.
He kind of smells funny too.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I
No
want my
witness.
money.
Do you have any other evidence?
I have a lot
Prosecutor?
more evidence, Your Honor. Just you wait. I can whip them out one by one if you want, or all in one go if you want. Your
ahead.
Honor, just the other day there was a prison outbreak. Specifically the Smite players wing, which would imply that my client, or not my client, the defendant could definitely be one of those prison outbreakers. And he relapsed to playing Smite even after breaking out of prison. That's true. He did do that. We saw that. We did see that.
Yeah, as we all know, playing Smite is such a grave crime that they have an entire division for it in the local prisons.
Yes, Your Honor. And we did recently have an outbreak.
That is true.
As well, Your Honor, his search history, we have taken the liberty of going through Ezreal's computer and downloading his entire search history, and between the Pornhub searches, we found how to play Smite. We also found a search for how to download Smite. We also found him trying to figure out how to open the incognito tab and then giving up.
Yeah, there were also just a bunch of searches for Neath Rule 34. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, Your Honor, you're...
She's so basic, I would never.
That was gonna be my last one. And Your Honor, 2 more pieces of evidence, and then I will rest my case. We also found this encrypted USB key where he tried to hide the download pathing for Smite when he realized that he was probably about to get arrested for it. But he did a really poor job. He was not smart enough to figure out how encrypting worked. So it was just a bunch of folders inside the USB that said "Don't open."
A lot of them, they were just called homework for some reason.
Yeah, so we weren't gonna open that anyway, Your Honor.
Pretty compelling evidence.
And lastly, Your Honor, to go with the search history, the most damning piece of evidence that I have, we found a Neath cosplayer tied up under his bed.
Wow. I misused my breaking news. Unbelievable.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
At this point, I think you're already guilty. We're just prolonging the inevitable. Do you have anything to say, defense? One last
I
thing.
do, actually. I have plenty to say. We also found a hotel key card for the hotel at the nearest Smite Con. We found a flat tire suggesting that the defendant was stuck at home playing
This is a
Smite.
corrupt trial.
You know, after he
This
got
is
back
not
from the
conclusive.
hotel.
We actually looked at his match history and he lost 20 games in a row, and then he cut his Ethernet cable. And then we also have a violent epidemic probably related to the Smite player prison outbreak. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
I
Your
think
Honor.
started all this.
Yeah, Your
Yeah.
Honor. It's crazy. Criminals out here, am I right?
Real. We gotta put these people behind bars.
Yeah, we really do.
What you say, you Jerry?
Oh my.
Guilty or guilty?
guilty or guilty. That's fantastic.
Fuck you, no. Why? I put so many no's. This is bullshit.
You're only one person. You can't be counted more than once.
I am the witness. I am multiple people at once. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, I guess we never did call the defendant's witness, but that's okay. I think we have everything we need.
We do not have everything we need. This is inconclusive. This is unrelated to everything that is known in law.
I am the judge, and I say you're guilty.
This is bullshit. Oh god.
That was funny.
I'm so hungry.
You want the rest of my sandwich?
Same.
Yeah, come grab my. Yeah, you can have the rest of my sandwich. I also have a bag of chips if you want.
Sure, sandwich. What are you gonna eat?
I have another half of the sandwich upstairs. And you can have some too. Barbecue. That was fun. That was so much fun. Oh, we gotta get you, we got you, Sari Bot. Babe.
Yeah.
Oh, is there shit in his chat?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't have it up.
Oh, yeah, I've got it up, but I don't have it, like, so I can
It was
see
in Ez's channel.
Mm.
I banned him in my channel, but I don't know if it bans him for Ez. Because I'm technically a mod in his
I
channel
don't know,
too.
but I'm reporting it.
I just
so
did it.
And they usually get
Mhm.
reported pretty quick, so.
I haven't been able to play the witness yet, so. So I guess we can make our own cards as well. Like I made it the fuck up.
Yeah, it looks like there was custom like evidence support, which I assume is like making your own deck and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Like get out of jail free card.
Oh, that'd be funny actually.
That would be so funny.
But yeah, this is akin to like there are a lot of like warden card games that are kind of like that.
This is so much fun. This game is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for real. I like how when I itch my nose, it makes me look angry.
Angie itch.
Mm-hmm.
I eat with my mouth closed, but my VTuber keeps opening his mouth because of like my mouth movements, and it makes me look like I'm a slob, but I'm not.
Yes, you are.
It sounds like something a slob would say.
That is true.
Are we done or are we still going?
We're still going.
Okay.
Why? Do you need to go?
Yeah. I just you said earlier it was your last one, so I wasn't sure.
Who, me? Oh, when I said it was my last one, I meant it was my last piece of evidence.
Gotcha. Okay.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Okay.
I'm good for like one or two more, and then I think I'll call it for me.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good with doing like one more.
It's like
Yeah.
after working and having to do a bunch of talking for people, doing a whole lot more talking.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get more endurance for this one day.
Yes, I should probably call it after this too. I've got a bunch of stuff to get ready for work tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, we gotta think of a name. All right.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of bots, Balky.
John, I don't know what this quote is about, but I still think Ez is guilty.
I agree. I agree.
Yep,
But there's
that's
a
it.
lot of bots on Twitter too.
Guilty.
There are a lot of bots.
There's everywhere mainly. Yeah. I got Sari bot all set up so that way you guys don't have to work so hard. Okay. Can I be a witness? Yeah, view of the game. Though I think everybody else is calling it. I don't think I have enough people to keep playing. Yeah, sorry, I'm eating sunflower seeds. I got caught in my throat. Oh, I don't.
Oh, this is perfect. All right, hold on.
Well, it's on sale on Steam, but I know things are hard right now, so don't feel like you gotta.
Hold on, I have. This is gonna be great. You guys are not ready for this.
I think we're all ready for whatever you have to throw at us. Although you do come up with some wild shit.
Did it not save? Hold on. Hold on, this is gonna be great. Oh, I gotta save it again. Shit. Hold on, this is gonna be so worth it. You have no idea.
Oh my fucking god.
You know, if you take too much longer, the judge is going to get a little bit upset at you and just say, to hell with it, he's not guilty, and dismiss this case.
Yeah.
For you not being prepared.
Yeah.
Yes. Did it not work? No, come on.
Apparently, whatever he was about to write is too lewd for the game.
Guess so. What if I can get enough people to play this off stream?
I don't know. Probably.
Whatever, fine.
What the fuck?
God, not straight jorking it.
Straight jorking it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty hefty allegation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have enough evidence to...
not just jorking it. Jorking it to some size 5 sock.
Do you have enough evidence to back up that claim? Because that's a very, very dastardly crime.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Alright, hold on. Right up here. If you would allow me to display said evidence, Your Honor. Yes, thank you.
I don't know why it came off of you.
Yeah, I have no idea. Starting off the case, as of course, John Bad Guy here, straight jorking it to some size 5 socks. The evidence to really put this in the bag is this disposable cell phone that we found with the said photos of some size 5 socks. Absolutely disgusting, despicable evidence.
Wait. I need some clarification of your charges. Jorking it to the size 5 socks or with
Straight jorking it to size 5 socks, Your Honor.
Be more clear next time.
It was pretty clear, Your Honor. Regardless, we found this man's disposable cell phone that he tried to get rid of with the photos of the size 5 socks. Absolutely disgusting, despicable evidence, Your Honor. It's right there in the disposable phone that he clearly tried to get rid of to hide the evidence.
Defense. That's a pretty heinous crime. What say you?
We found an empty wine bottle at the prosecution's desk. I'm pretty sure he's drunk.
Drunk and drunken it to size. Drunk
Yes, you are obviously very drunk.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
rest my
Very
case.
drunk. You can barely
Mhm.
speak.
Your
I wish
Honor,
we had a
that's the
bailiff
one
so that I could, make them arrest you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is not conclusive evidence whatsoever.
What do you have to say for yourself about being drunk while you're on your job? I feel like that's a more heinous crime right now.
Your Honor, first off, it wasn't an empty wine bottle. It was a sports medal made in the shape. He's trying to denote the qualifications that I have as a qualified prosecutor, which is honestly pretty fucked up if you ask me. Secondly,
You have
for
a medal,
going
you have
back
a medal
on-
shaped like a wine bottle?
because I'm so good, they call me the drink.
It sounds to me like the prosecution is too drunk to tell two very different objects apart from each other.
No, it is.
It also sounds like an
absolutely
insane
metal.
level of cope.
Alongside with
I
that
agree.
is the evidence of going back to the trial at hand, Your Honor. The overfilled mailbox filled with letters to Size 5 Weekly that the defense has compiled of his Jorkin material.
That sounds pretty
Absolutely disgusting. That's the wrong email. That is. I'm sorry. Your Honor, please, it's Tourette's. You have to believe me.
We now found out not only is the prosecution drunk, he's also ableist.
Yeah, it's so true. He was sexist
Defense.
before too.
Yeah, defense. That sounds a little bit circumstantial to me about the magazines. What say you?
Your Honor, I think the prosecution stubbed his little toe. Hence why he began drinking. I apologize. And is currently coping and seething with this current situation.
That
would
has
almost
absolutely
say-
nothing to
Yeah.
do with the trial. I demand new evidence to declare this man.
He also broke a vase in a drunken stupor. Yeah,
Your Honor, this has
I agree.
absolutely nothing to do with the case of declaring John
In
Bad
fact,
Guy
I would
guilty
even
of the
state-
straight Jordan it. I
would
demand
even
new
state right now, your
clarifying
case
evidence
is
to the
in-
defense.
Order in my courtroom. Now, I would even say your case is definitively in trouble here, Mr. Prosecutor. I mean, you stubbed your toe when we're drinking. That would give you access to size 5 socks. I think we should call a witness.
You know what? You know what? I can't because you won't let me. There you go. That's the wrong witness. That's the defense witness.
That's
my
right.
witness.
This is the defense's witness. It was still their turn.
Mm-hmm.
I blasphemy. Fine. Whatever.
Dearest male woman, do you, what say you to the charges that the prosecution may or may not be drunk and may or may not be in fact jorking it actively right now?
Well, when I was out on my mail route this morning, I did see the prosecutor out and about, straight jorking it, throwing it back even.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
my.
white boy was not goated with the sauce, Your Honor.
This is exceptionally incriminating. I believe you may have been trying to frame this poor defendant because of your misdeeds, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yeah, as you can see, these are some pretty grave accusations thrown at the prosecution.
This is a corrupt court. I demand a
I will
retrial.
I will never state that this is not a fair court. So now,
In fact, we found a hole in the garden where the prosecution has been storing his wine bottle and also Jorkin material.
That
my.
could be anything.
Never let it be said I am not fair in my courtroom. Prosecution, you may now cross-examine this witness.
I absolutely will, because that hole in the backyard was because I found this treasure map for some buried treasure. There was no jerking material to be cited because I am not the one being accused. It is John Bad Guy. Need I remind you the reason that we are here in this courtroom for this case?
Sounds an awful lot like to me, like his treasure is full of
midnight streaks
jerking
that he
material.
had, that people were reporting of his streaks of jorking. What
The defense
fuck?
would like to inquire as to what the prosecution would consider treasure.
The witness
Size
would like to
sock.
ask if I'm getting cross-examined by the prosecutor, or did he just forget I'm here and be sexist again?
You don't exist in my books.
Oh my.
Your Honor, this man is sexist.
I am not. I am just. I am. Fuck you. You're not part of this trial.
I am. And I say the witness is
witness
correct.
actively is, hence why they've been called as a witness.
Yeah, where did you go to law school? The stupid store?
I would like to call my own
Got him.
witness.
I'm a really big fan of the dot used as the picture for that headline. It really says a lot.
It does indeed. It does indeed.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm there.
I demand my witness. This is heinous.
All right. Well, you've had your chance. Witness, you may step down. How do I do that, actually?
You hit the same color that
Just
you
hit
used to bring me here.
Hit the same color while you're in the witness mode.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, defense, you have one more chance to present some evidence. Go ahead.
You
We
went
found
to
an unknown
Temu and
SIM
Wish.
card for the prosecution's phone. We can confirm. It had a lot of, I realize that makes it not very unknown, but I assure you it was for the prosecution's phone. That said, I believe he texted a friend of his to say that he was going to drink in court today. I don't know what to tell you.
That is obviously. Goddamn. That is not my phone whatsoever. Or what is that? SIM card?
100 years in the dungeon. You don't get a trial. This was your
I
trial.
am not the
You're
defense,
guilty.
Your Honor. This isn't madness.
Guilty.
This is madness. Absolute madness. This is not a court of law at all. This is a court of madness.
I am going to render my judgment now.
Your Honor, fuck you.
The prosecution is exceptionally guilty and tried to frame this defendant. Not guilty.
It's so crazy.
I can't believe Ezreal was guilty again.
Yeah.
He tends to be very guilty all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
He's got that
crazy.
kind of face.
All right, everybody's leaving, right?
Yeah, I better get some things taken care of.
Okay.
But this was a ton of fun.
Yeah, this game was definitely
I
worth
appreciate
it.
the invite.
This was fun until the court got corrupt.
Shut the fuck up, Israel.
You're the one that kept incriminating yourself.
I did no such thing. I was the one being incriminated falsely.
I just got the achievement for knocking someone out 20 times.
Oh my god.
It was
I got the
Ezreal each
achievement for Getting
time.
knocked out 20 times.
Oh, it get knocked out by the judge 20 times. At this point, you're more of a punching bag than a lawyer.
Yep.
Oh shit, that was funny. But again, thank you for inviting me to play. Like I said, this was fun.
No, thank
Yeah.
you for joining.
Yeah. All right. You guys all have some fun. I got a few things to do, but I'll be lurking.
Well, this is all I have planned, and if I don't have 3 people, we can't play. So, I have Dad.
Oh, okay.
But all right, chat. Do we want art, or do we want gaming?
I thought I was.
No,
was just gonna
everyone
raise
is leaving.
bullets.
Oh, well, there's 2 people, so.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my internet's about to take a dump.
So is ours.
Mm.
What you game it? I'm not game it. I'm ending, but I'll still be in my server. It'll either be rating Lilix playing Pico Park or Lynn playing with Copic markers for the first time.
Fuck you, and I'll just read the same person, really.
I don't think I've raided Lynn yet. I actually don't even think I've made it to one of Lynn's streams. I might just raid Lynn.
Alright.
You know what? Yeah, let's just raid Lynn.
How Duff spell name?
Let's raid S.
Do you have a raid message?
J. I do not. Though, fuck. They came up with a cute one yesterday. It was I think for the madam or something like that. So cute. I don't know. I'd have to double check what it was. SJ OUKLYNNE.
Makers and Crafting, and she's doing like handcrafting right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember this model. This is her. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that should be.
Yeah, that one's cute. That's so cute. Let me copy that. All right. I'm going to deafen while I do my thing. I'll be back in a bit. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. And thank you to everybody new. Panda, thank you for the follow. I don't have anything stream planned for the rest of this week. I don't usually stream on weekends. But my schedule will be coming out in the next 2 days or so for the next week. And I post on Twitter and Discord quite often. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitter or already in my Discord server, I highly recommend joining in. But yeah, thank you guys so much.